Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera to everyone. Today, we are from Eg2 want to tell you about impact of COVID-19 pandemic on society and school. Before I starting on my presentation, first I want to introduce myself. I'm Rohali binti Rabian, metric number is 830762. And now, I want to introduce my group member, which is Najiha binti Osman, metric number is 830664. And next, Nur Afrina binti Muhammad Hanafi, metric number is 831333. And the last one is Hazatul Shaza binti Hanif, metric number is 831347. As we know, referring to media reports, COVID-19 started in November 2019 in China and was recognized as an epidemic by the WHO in February 2020. Due to the occurrence of this pandemic, it has a lot of impact on the world in terms of economy, social, and education. Most of the effects that occur have greatly changed the world.
Assalamualaikum, I am Najiha binti Osman and now I will explain regarding issue that arise during the transmission of the COVID-19 pandemic on society and school. The first issue that has impact on society is employment. In the term of employment, employees are fired disproportionately unemployed, and those who are employed often work in the informal economy or known as the gig economy, which is likely to be hit hard by COVID-19 pandemic. And the second issue is economy. Business closed too, which leading to the full-time job loss. Among the worst hit workers in the formal economy is young people and women. Any economic recovery will likely be uneven and leading to the greater inequality in the upcoming years. And the third issue is a mental health problem. Due to many people being laid off from work and unable to go out due to the quarantine, many are experiencing mental stress due to not being able to afford their expenses during the pandemic. Next, there are several issues that impact on school, which are school and university closure. There are more than 1 billion youths are no longer physically in school after the closure of school. The disruption in education and learning could lead to teaching and learning problems and impact student level of mastery and academic achievement because there are various challenges and obstacles. Next issue is financial problem. From financial aspect, a few parents are no longer able to pay their children tuition because they lost their job. Moreover, many students feel burdened when they have to spend their money to buy internet data to enable them to attend online classes, online exam, and also submit their assignment. And the last issue is student mental health problem. Students easily feel worried and stressed by the situation of COVID-19 and the uncertain new regulation including changes in the education system which use a distant learning method.
Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Nur Afrina binti Muhammad Hanafi. I will be presenting two theory which is conflict theory and symbolic interactionism theory that related to the issues that have been presented earlier. First theory is conflict theory. Conflict theory, first developed by Karl Marx, is a theory that society is in a state of endless conflict with social inequality exists because of an unfair distribution of resources within society. Conflict theories would focus on inequality that contribute to the problem and shape its effect on the people. Conflict theories emphasize the social, political, or economic inequality of a group. It also emphasizes inequality within learning environment and resources. According to research, there are a lot of students who do not have access to radio, television, smartphones due to erratic power supply at their places. They also do not have access to internet and technology resources. This situation is creating a gap in their academic life. The issue that can be related is the impact on mental health to society and students. financial problem, employment, economy, and the closure of school and university. Due to low income, families are much more likely to be unemployed, have cut working hours, and experience greater challenges in accessing healthcare and home-based learning. COVID-19 has also further worsened food insecurity among low-income households and forced many low-income families to adopt less healthy diets, thereby threatening to further worsen Malaysia's child malnutrition crisis. Next is symbolic interactionism theory. The theory of symbolic interactionism developed by George Herbert Mead, 1939. According to Nuriha Basir and other fellow researchers, this theory is concerned with the process of human social interaction, which has two stages, namely non-symbolic interaction and symbolic interaction. Non-symbolic interaction is human interaction that acts directly on other people's gesture or actions. Symbolic interaction is that humans interpret its gesture and act based on the meaning of the interpretation. Issues that can be related to the symbolic interactionism is impact on mental health to society and students. The government has suggested that members of the public adhere to social distancing in dealing with banks, supermarkets, shops, and also service counter during MCO period. Outdoor activities are also not allowed, such as leisure activity, family activities, crowd activities, celebration, and other gathering activities. The social norms that were practiced before the COVID-19 case hit are also not allowed, such as shaking hands with each other to avoid receiving an infection and fearing that it will increase the number of new COVID-19 cases. Families and friends, and also our freedom to go out are the key to our happiness. Due to cannot visiting our loved ones, it may lead to mental health problem. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Hasatu Syazim binti Hanif. My metric number is 831347. I will present about the solution of the issue. For society, first, employment. COVID-19 brought a very big change to the company. Many workers have been laid off due to the company not being able to operate during pandemic. Therefore, to overcome this problem, the community is encouraged to try a new job opportunities even if the scope of the job field is not in the line with the individual's approval. For example, food nowadays can be ordered through the application, so there are various job opportunities available to the individual. Next, economy. The country's economy during the pandemic COVID-19 was seen to be backward due to companies not being able to operate as usual. The organization should be more proactive and take the opportunities to do business online by using existing platforms or social media. The use of internet is one of the basic things for entrepreneurs to create, start, and continue their activities. Among the example of platforms or social media that can be used are Lazada, Shopee, Instagram, Facebook, and many more. This allows organizations to grow more advanced in the Malaysian market even if they are not operating as usual. Next, for mental health problem, to overcome this problem, the government has created a line for people in this country who are under pressure to call the network known as COVID-19 Psychosocial Support Line. In addition, individuals who experience stress are encouraged to release the stress by doing something that they love, such as exercise. School and university closure. Teachers need to diversify appropriate initiatives to ensure that all the students get the perfect education. Students who do not have access to the internet or facilities can be overcome by the action of the teachers who take initiative by printing materials and sending it to the students' home. Meanwhile, for university students, they can choose to stay at the college to continue learning online. Next, financial problem. Among the suggestions that can be implemented in school and universities are relaxations of payment for tuition fees. Students should be allowed to complete the fee payment according to their application period. The school or university should be more aware of the problem faced by their students so that they can continue learning as usual. Next, students' mental health problem. Students are also individuals who are not exempted from experiencing stress as a result of pandemic. They are encouraged to see the psychiatrist or counseling services to reduce the stress of life that occurs to them. Students need to avoid isolating themselves when under stress, share any problems or express their feelings to someone they trust because individuals will be more calmer and can think together to find a solution to the problem that they face. Parents also have to play an important role in ensuring that their children do not suffer from any emotional or mental disorder. So that's all from me. Thank you. So, as a conclusion, the COVID-19 pandemic brought many changes to the values, cultures, and norms of life to the community, such as the way of life by wearing a mask and the importance of taking our health. Next, the education system also has a lot of impact to the students and teachers, which is we had to do work in the new culture. So, we as a society need to get used to changing life in this new norm in order to restore the situation to be better.